Welcome to Curious Kids Every Day. I'm Josh. How are you doing today? It's so good to hear from you. Hey, when you turn on a light switch, what happens to the room? Yep, it gets brighter because the light turns on. Now, what is it that a light switch uses to produce that light? Right, electricity. But how does the light switch do it? Is it controlling the electricity coming into your house? That seems like a big responsibility for such a small plastic piece. You know, I discovered that the light switch is actually a really interesting invention and has a very unique way that it works. I thought you might want to hear about it. Would you like to learn about it today? When you flip on a light switch, it might feel like you're doing something small, just a little flip motion. But you're actually completing a big chain reaction that starts all the way back at a power plant where electricity is first generated. Let's take a closer look. Electricity travels through wires, like water flowing through pipes. These wires are usually hidden behind your walls and ceilings, and they carry electricity from the main power lines outside your house all the way to your outlets, appliances, and lights. A light switch works like a gate in that electrical path. When the switch is off, the gate is closed. That means the electrical path is broken, so electricity can't flow through it to reach the light bulb. But when you flip the switch on, the gate opens, connecting the wires together and allowing electricity to flow all the way to the bulb. That's when the light turns on. Inside the switch, there are little pieces of metal called contacts. Can you say contacts? When the switch is off, the contacts are separated. When you flip the switch on, that makes the contacts touch, completing the circuit. Electricity can now flow through that completed circuit into the light bulb and let there be light. Some switches are toggle switches, which rock back and forth between on and off positions. Others are dimmer switches, which allow you to control how bright the light is. That works by adjusting how much electricity flows through the circuit. So a light switch works by opening and closing an electrical circuit. It controls whether or not electricity can reach the light bulb. It doesn't control all the electricity in your house, just the specific path that leads to the light you're trying to turn on or off. It's like being the gatekeeper of a very specific road. You're using the power of science every time you flip that switch. Have you ever been flipping a light switch on and off over and over and over and over and your parents asked you to stop? Do you want to know why it's not good to do that? Because doing that actually can wear out the switch faster. The contacts inside can get damaged from the repeated sparks and movement. And for some types of light bulbs, switching them on and off a lot can make the bulb burn out sooner too. So maybe just flip it once and leave it alone for a while. Okay, let's have a quick quiz. What flows through wires like water through pipes? That's electricity. What do we call the little metal pieces inside a light switch? Those are called contacts. What kind of switch lets you control how bright the light is? We call that a dimmer switch. And what do we call the complete path electricity follows? That's called a circuit. Let's play true or false. True or false? Electricity can flow through a circuit even when the switch is off. That is false. Without the contacts touching, it can't complete the circuit. True or false? A light switch controls all the power in your house. That is false. It only controls the light that it's connected to. One more. True or false? Light switches can wear out if you flip them too much. Yep, that is true. Would you rather be able to turn on every light just by clapping your hands, or have light bulbs that change color based on your mood? I think it would be cool to be able to just clap your hands and turn on lights. And you know what? I'm pretty sure that there are lights that do that. Like, that already exists. So I've never tried it myself, but that sounds pretty fun. So I'll go with that one. Okay, let's play a game called Does It Use Light? I'll name something and you tell me, does it need light to work? Here we go. What about a solar-powered calculator? Does it use light? It sure does. What about a toaster? Does it use light? No, it does not. What about a digital camera? Does it use light? It sure does, when it uses the flash to take a picture in the dark. What about a pencil? Does it use light? No. Okay, one more. What about a flashlight? Does it use light? Yes, it's right there in the name. All right, I'm going to give you some what am I questions. 3 clues and you tell me what the thing is. Are you ready? I'm invisible, but you know when I'm gone. I move through wires. I power your lights, your fridge, and your TV. What am I? It's electricity. All right, here's another one. I'm small and on the wall. You flip me up and down. When I'm on, the room gets bright. What am I? Yep, it's a light switch. Okay, one more. I can be round or shaped like a tube. I glow when electricity flows through me. I'm what actually makes the light. What am I? It's a light bulb. Well, the next time you walk into a dark room and flip on the light, now you know exactly what is happening on the other side of the wall. You're completing a circuit and letting electricity flow through the wires to power your lights. Isn't electricity amazing? What kind of question do you think we'll ask tomorrow on Curious Kids Every Day? I can't wait to find out, so until then, keep asking questions and stay curious, kids. And for all the grown-ups listening, please visit CuriousKidsEveryday.com to get a free printable with activity ideas that don't involve screens. Those are the best kinds of adventures to have. That's CuriousKidsEveryday.com. See you tomorrow.